Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There are moments when human beings have the ability to transcend simple greatness and turn into legends. In the beautiful game of basketball, this happens when athletes turn the court into their canvas and become artists. Tonight, Jordan Clarkson finished with 34 points, but what he did for the Philippine men's national basketball team will be more special than any statistical sheet can ever show you. With Gilas Pilipinas floundering, losing their first four games in the 2023 FIBA World Cup that they are hosting, well, Clarkson made sure that would not end up 0-5. Yes, the Philippines beat China to end the World Cup in a good note, led to the magnificent performance of their naturalized player. Clarkson scored 20 points in a stretch of less than 5 minutes in the third quarter, hitting 5 consecutive three-pointers. Over and over again, his teammates got him the ball and the defense had no answer. He was the best player on the court and it was reminiscent of watching a legend at his peak. Now, he didn't do it alone. The Philippine team also provided him aid. Junmar Fajardo played well. Dwight Ramos did his thing. Even Renz Abando had good defensive moments. But when it was time to stamp a victory, the first for a Philippine team that has been shadowed by constant disappointment, well, Clarkson stepped up. And also, it's worth noting that this win by the Philippines, led by Clarkson, allowed them to join the qualification stage of the 2024 Paris Olympics. Gilas might not make it to the Olympics as the best performing Asian team in the FIBA World Cup, but because they did not end up in the later part of the standings and did not end up once again as the worst ranked 32nd team in the classification round, they will have a chance to qualify for the Olympics. It will not be easy, but they will be there competing, trying to go in or out on their own terms. Now, after the contest, head coach Chot Reyes, much maligned, criticized, announced that he is going to step down, which was his plan from the Gilas national team. He admitted that some of the criticism he and his family were starting to face from fans and critics were quote-unquote bastos. And true enough, Chot, staying true to his word, which he said last time around when Gilas lost to South Sudan, plans to no longer continue in his tenure and will leave it up to the SBP to direct the future of the national team. Now, as far as Clarkson, who is currently 31 years old, the next time there's a FIBA World Cup, he will be 35 in his mid-30s. Probably not as athletically gifted anymore, but maybe mentally even better. Clarkson said 30 is the new 20 and plans to be in uniform for the Philippines when they need him again. Now, they also said, Chot and Clarkson, that the future's uncertain, even joking that they don't know what they're going to have for breakfast tomorrow. But they remained, or rather they seem steadfast in their statements, with Chot saying it's time he retires and Clarkson saying that he still wants to put the Philippine colors on his chest. What will happen? We shall find out. One thing's for sure, a World Cup that was filled with disappointment, with criticism, with harsh realities, ended in a positive note that gave all fans in attendance, whether at the Smart Araneta Coliseum tonight or those watching at home, a memory to perhaps last a lifetime. And that's thanks in large part to Clarkson, who proved that from everyone who's ever worn the Philippine jersey, well, he's up there with the best, if not the best. And tonight, he cemented that. For Rappler, this is Naveen Ganglani. Thank you for following